Alright, I'm gonna be very harsh on pre-buff Attuma because when you mess up a water champion, you are gonna hear the worst from me because water characters are my favorite to play in like any game. So when you mess one up, oh my gosh, it's a crime, right? And oh my gosh, they dropped the ball on this guy so hard pre-buff. Like, he is, in my opinion, probably the worst champion of 2022, like easily. Because you can have a good kit, like Attuma does, but the durations just ruin the champion, man. And like, the cruelties were 10 seconds, like pre-buff. Nothing. That is absolutely nothing. You just could not work with that whatsoever. And yeah, everything was just terrible with this guy, man. But his kit was so good. So I knew that like once he got buffed, that when he can utilize his kit, he was going to be amazing. And he is just that. He is amazing now because now he is so much more practical and he's not this like impractical garbage can that he once was before. But yeah, that was a snippet of pre-buff Attuma. The fight time is 256, which is just not good at all because it's so hard to like get his rotation going when like the durations are just terrible, right? But now we have post-buff Attuma, and oh my gosh, this guy just feels 1,000 times better, man. Like 1,000 times better. So first things first, we start the fight with 2 concussions because of his new signature ability, which is just phenomenal, right? And that just like makes the ramp up so much more faster. And additionally, the big thing here, you can now get a 16-second cruelty on the SP2. It went from 10 seconds to 16 seconds, which is just absolutely massive, man. In my opinion, that was the most important change because it makes him so much more practical now. So like he can just stack on those concussions with ease. And like beforehand, it was a real struggle to help like, build up like concussions because the cruelties did nothing before. But now they do so much more than they once did. And yeah, it just feels really good to say that he is honestly pretty dang practical now. So yeah. So now we have the cruelties up, which pauses our concussions, and that's going to be for 16 seconds now, thankfully. And yeah, now things are just looking pretty dang good. Even like with the passive AI, he's so more practical now that like it doesn't even matter, I feel like. Like you can be as passive as you want, he'll still just get the job done with ease. But now let's talk about the most important part, in my opinion. I mean, the second most important part, sorry. The Thorns damage increase on its signature ability got a massive upgrade. It used to be plus 10% Thorns damage per bleed on the opponent or yourself. It is now plus 17%. So this man's DPS got a massive buff, like a huge buff. You're going to see here, we're going to hit for so hard after the SP3. It's going to be awesome, right? So here he dropped the SP3, and the damage output afterwards is just nuts. He goes for the SP2, that's fine. We go for our combo. We're doing like about 12,000 per hit on the Thorns damage. That is crazy good, man. And yeah, he is just melting at this point because that's like insane DPS. And yeah, he just melted right there in like 10 seconds, it felt like. And that was a 148 fight overall. So not only did he get a massive practicality change, his DPS got a massive upgrade as well. So yeah, this guy is just so good now in my opinion. And that just feels so good to say because I love water-based characters. And now there's 2 really good ones in the game. So yeah, happy times, man. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on post-buff Attuma. For me personally, I feel like he's a massive upgrade now and he's like super solid. So yeah, we finally have 2 good water characters in the game now. First Namor and now this guy. And yeah, that's about it for me.